Good morning. Happy Saturday, January 14th, 2023. Hope you survived your lucky day, Friday the 13th, or that's what it used to be or continues to be to me. I consider Friday the 13th to be a lucky day, but we flipped the calendar and we're on the 14th. So good morning. Hopefully that you are up having a cup of coffee and maybe making plans to come see us today at KC Collections. Our normal hours are Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 9 until 5. I wanted to start out by showing that we are restocked and reloaded as promised on Crossroads candles and other Crossroads products. Across the top there, you see our selection of butter maple syrup items. We also have mini melts and scented cubes. And then across the middle shelf, you see that we are restocked and reloaded on Grandma's Kitchen, cinnamon sticks, Grandpa's Pipe, which already started to go out the door yesterday, Lilac, Fresh Apple, Spice Georgia Peach, Farmhouse, Fresh Linen, and then, of course, over here to the side, Country Spice. We are also restocked on your favorite mini melts and a variety of scents that go all the way across here, and then more fragrances have been added back in this section right by the Tarte warmers. What else is new from Crossroads? I mentioned to you I was going to try some smaller of the pint jar candles, just getting to a different price point and a variety of scents. So you can see that we have those in cinnamon sticks. Again, the same variety as I mentioned the others, Grandma's Kitchen, Grandpa's Pipe, Farmhouse, Spice Georgia Peach, Fresh Linen, and then Country Spice. Here across the top, we're also reminding you that, of course, we have it in buttered maple syrup. A variety of room sprays in the house. I'm trying to bring in just about all that they have. You see some new ones over here for us, including Lilac and Fresh Apple. And then back on this side, restocked and reloaded, not only with Grandma's Kitchen, but Grandpa's Pipe and a few others. What else is new from Crossroads that came in? We're bringing in more air fresheners. There isn't a huge assortment of those, but Fresh Linen, Spice Georgia Peach, and Grandpa's Pipe. We did bring in a couple of the label jar candles. They are $2 higher. So buttered maple syrup, you can see here with the pancakes. Doesn't that look good? Before breakfast this morning. So that looks so tasty. You can also see a couple of others in butter maple syrup, Family, Love. I can't read or talk this morning. Love, Grow Stronger Together. Enjoy the minutes and the days will be happy. Those three that I just mentioned are in butter maple syrup, and they are priced on the bottom at $26.99 versus our plain jars without the labels, which is why I went to those at $24.99. We're going to get Grandma's Kitchen also all priced this morning. Notice a very pretty scene on the front, the family is the link to our past, a bridge to our future. So those are some different things that we haven't had in the Crossroads line. In addition, we've signed up for what's called the Fragrance of the Month. And if you have not had a chance to smell Frosted Pear, and by the way, the best way to actually smell a candle is right in its lid. So a lot of people stick the candle right up to their nose. But if you just stick the lid up to your nose, that's going to give you a great way. But this Frosted Pear, you see here, it's a delicate mix of pear, winter apple, hollyberry, and a hint of cedar. So it's just got a great, soft, soothing scent for those winter months. So we're going to bring in the Fragrance of the Month. Instead of those being $24.99 during the month of January, these will be $19.99. And again, that's the Frosted Pear, whatever the Fragrance of the Month is. This is the fragrance for this particular month. So for January only, the Frosted Pear will be $19.99. So it's a good chance to come in and just try something a little bit different. It's also a great opportunity for us to get a Fragrance of the Month each and every month, assuming that works, and continue that along 2023. We are restocked on all things crumbles, so lots of different scents really to correlate to some of the scents I've already mentioned to you are in stock. So a good happy Saturday morning to you. Remember, our regular hours are Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 9 until 5. I also want to make sure before I go too far here that I show you some of our error replacements that came in. We are in light quantities on these. Just didn't buy very deep. But we do have the heart, so if you're looking to get that up and out before Valentine's Day, we have 2 of those in stock. The rabbit sitting on the carrot, we also have 2 of those in stock. And remember, you can purchase over the phone and we'll hold for pickup. Another goodie that's in stock we haven't had a chance to get up is the Bear rather. I brought in a number of these this particular time because it's so popular and it goes out so quickly. Other goodies that are new and in stock, you can see the black and white pig there in the distance. We are back in stock on the multicolor rooster. And of course, the running rooster that's off in the distance there, we are restocked on that one as well. So arrow replacements back in stock. We also now have a different arrow. You can see this one here that looks more like barnwood and the finial on the end. We are having trouble getting the black arrow, so we've resorted over to this new arrow itself, if that is something that you need as well. But of course, once you have the arrow, you can just add on the replacements, and note they're only 65 days until spring. Moving right along, this week has been a lot about resetting the store and getting things together in collections, and in the prior lives I've certainly gone over those. It's also been a big furniture week so far with lots of goodies going out the door. So if you're seeing some things that you definitely want, I would just ask you to come sooner rather than later. Not predicted by us in any stretch of the imagination, but folks have definitely been in shopping not only for taller pieces like the white pantry here, but pie safes to get organized in. Also been in shopping for islands. The theory is to get seating, but also to have storage. Our trash cans have been blowing out the door. So, if we don't have it, we can always get it for you. But if you don't have to wait and it's here, I do want to mention that things are moving along. If you are getting ready for Valentine's Day and you like to have flags, we certainly have those, and we have some over on the flag wall that I'll show you. But in addition, we've got a few little things with different sayings on them that might prove beneficial as well. And of course, hit those significant others up for, hey, let's go to KC and get some goodies, right? The real flowers, they're going to die on you. You know that for sure. But our Real Touch flowers, they feel so much like flowers. They feel real, in other words. And quality, affordable floral is definitely a great option. As I swing around to the flag wall, I also want to show you, speaking of that quality, affordable floral, that we've moved our floral onto the main floor. And I don't know if that's helped folks shop better this week with having it on the main floor, or if it's just because people are wanting more of the springy look and going ahead and getting it while they find it. Believe me, it was a find for me to find this particular, lots of finds there, right? Okay, remember I said BB before breakfast, but it was a pleasure for me to find this particular vendor that I could find quality, affordable floral to bring. So that has been a huge hit after Christmas as well. So if that's something that you're looking for, it might seem a little bit early. I'm going to keep as stocked as I can on these items. I don't know what to expect as far as quantities because it's the first season that some markdown shelves here too, by the way, that this particular vendor's had these items. So I have no idea what to expect. I bought in large quantities to try to cover my bases, but they've also been going out in large quantities already with the spring floral. I think people are finding that the floral really is very attractive here, and it is affordable, when they're shopping around. Our Baby's Breath is a great addition to any arrangement. If you need some help putting an arrangement together, certainly just let us know. Some of our better floral is going to be along the way here. It was a chore just to get the movement done this week. We were scrambling on Thursday morning to try to get the floral out here so that it's just in a lighter, brighter, larger room. More people can shop comfortably. I'm always trying to think about that too. I wanted to have that smaller floral room, of course, to let people know months ago that we were going to have it. So when you were ready, we were ready. But now being able to spread the floral out so more people can shop comfortably in a larger space is also very important to me, to make sure the customers are feeling comfortable. And you can see we've taken it all the way down the sides of the wall. So hopefully that'll be something, whether you're into it now, and again, plenty of people already are, or later, It's amazing what just a little bit of floral can do to a scene, to a vase, to just laying it on a sofa table, bending it around and making it look cute, how much that can just freshen things up. So back here at the back of the store, I wanted to show you again, you can see over there in the distance, we've got our antique white and special walnut. Special walnut has really been growing in popularity, so we're going to definitely be taking note of that. You can see our 5-foot extension table that goes to 7 feet with our vendor that has more of a satin finish. We still have our 8-foot table that's a rough sawn table with 8 Raleigh chairs here. It's a beauty. I can't believe that it didn't already go for the holidays. But I did want to show you a table that is going to be going this morning. It just so that you can see it before it leaves. Notice it's got the turn legs. It's a smooth top table. It's an 8 1/4 top, just means 2 inches wide. Fancy Amish way of saying that. But it also is 42 inches wide, so 2 inches thick, 42 inches wide, 8 foot long, and this particular table is going to go. Well, the good news about that is a couple was delighted. They've been looking for a table for multiple years, and that particular table fit the bill. What does it mean possibly for some other folks? We're going to have some open stock Raleigh chairs that I hope I can remember to show you in just a little bit. As far as our bedding selection, we are getting really, really low. You know how it goes. We either have it or we don't. We are in stock on queen size beds now. We do have set signs listed. You know, as always, just talk to us. It's very possible that we can break off a chest of drawers or a bed. We do have backup beds that are open stock in the antique white and black Michael's cherry. So again, just talk to us. It's, you know, if it's something that can be a win-win for us both, you know, we're happy to do that. This particular table was that same kind of situation. You know, the customers were looking for just a table. We've got 2 loads of furniture waiting. We had 4 people between last week and this week asking just for chairs. So we thought, okay, makes a couple happy, maybe makes some people happy that are looking for chairs. And oh yeah, anytime we can move out an 8-foot table, you know, that'll definitely make us happy as we bring in more exciting product to you over the next couple of weeks. Before I forget about those chairs, let me just take in and show you. We do have 8 chairs. They can either go as a set of 8 or a set of 6. I certainly can use 2 of those. You can see here they're their most popular chair. It's a Raleigh chair. It's in black Michael's cherry. This room back here has open stock seating that goes in pairs. But for the Raleigh chairs, they can either go as 6 or 8, but no lower than that. So 6 or 8. And that has been our most asked for quantity. Typically it's 6. So I'm happy to hold on to 8, but maybe it'll make someone happy to get the other 6. You can buy over the phone. We can hold for pickup. They are $3.95 each. Some other closeout areas right here, again, through January, as my grandmother would say, I got these rags laying around. That's not derogatory, it's just simply saying lots of closeout items, but I can only take it for so long, kind of sitting around. So I'm going to try to wait it out through January. It's made lots of people's days this week, being able to pick up whether it's towels or pot holders or some new valances or some of the dishcloths, some throws at markdown prices, pillows, some goodies, definitely, whether you're putting them back for next year or whether you're just using them for gifts along the way. But again, you know, we're on borrowed time with those items. I got to get those rags packed up, as she would say, and I say that with a smile on my face. Looking down this aisle, you can see we are in stock still on pantries. So in a prior live, I talked about shades of gray. This is an antique slate compared to smoke. So smoke is the color that's up front in our very front section when you come in the door, but there's all different shades of gray. You could also see the antique white there. We purposely put the extra large pantries that are black in behind, and it quickly shows you the difference in the depth between the two. So if you're looking for a place to store, you know, larger appliances, items that just are bulkier, if you will, then certainly an extra large pantry is a great way to do that. I'll open up one of the regular pantries. You can see there's 3 storage spots here, and then in the bottom, there are 2 storage spots. Now, the shelves aren't adjustable in these items, but that may not matter, especially if you need it to be deeper, then that's the way to go. If you need storage that's deeper, but you need some adjustable shelves, an armoire can be a good choice. I mean, who cares what it's called, right? They had to call it something. I call it a cabinet with doors if that's what you need. This particular cabinet does have adjustable shelves. It comes with 1 shelf. We can order extra shelves. In addition to that, it has a rod in place. If we order, we can certainly take out that rod, or rather just don't have it installed. And that can be a very deep cabinet, adjustable shelves, and oh yes, some drawers there at the bottom to store some items as well. So regardless of what it's called, I just always encourage people to look at the piece of furniture and see if it's something that it can fit your bill. As far as our islands and pub tables, you can see our pubs are right here. If there's something that you want to order through the first quarter, we've waived what's called our 10% uncertainty fee. And that just means that my price is not locked in until I pick up the items, which we survived and, absorbed that for 2 years. It's just not a great way to continue to do business moving forward, not knowing what I'm in for when I pick up. So with that being said, that uncertainty fee is waived. My vendors did assure me that the prices would be true through the end of March. And I'll try not to be grumpy when I say this. And within days, a fax rolled in with another price increase effective February 1st. But with that being said, I'm true to my word. And I'm going to waive that uncertainty fee of 10% if you order through March, regardless of the fact that those words were not kept. And I don't know the circumstances, but once you tell me something, I kind of expect that to be true. So nonetheless, I'm going to hold my word on that quarter by quarter as I'm able to make the decision. Once I tell you it's waived through a quarter, it's going to be waived through that quarter. But do know that's the kind of thing I'm up against. It doesn't mean that they're bad people. It doesn't mean anything like that. I'm not being slanderous. I'm just simply saying no matter when I ask and get those assurances to try to make the best decisions I can, I'm still in a volatile environment when it comes to pricing on furniture. So, for what that's worth, not looking for pity, just simply telling you it's kind of nice to know what's going on behind the scenes. So just be advised of that. That certainly might be the case in other businesses as well. So this too shall pass. Our park lamps you see over here, we are a good assortment on those, as well as the lamp shades. If you're looking for a great little gift idea, night lights, we've got our largest selection ever. So we're really trying to think thoroughly about a gifty focus. And later today, we're going to be putting out, we just couldn't make it happen yesterday. I was here and up early this morning to get the items in the computer in order to put out a lot of gifty signs. We're also trying to be conscious of price points. So in other words, with candles, it may be that, you want to give a candle, but instead of a $19.99 candle without a label, you decide, okay, well, hey, a $12.99 candle and a little something extra with it will do. So again, bringing in those pint jar candles as a way to give you the same quality product, but maybe you're looking for it in a smaller quantity, and that would make a difference. I know we're all trying to afford eggs, bread, milk, and bacon at the grocery store. So with that being said, we're trying to be aware of that. If any of that, you're enjoying that or you like the smaller quantities, let us know. Certainly time will tell with the sales if that's working or not on those items. The gifty items as they go out, if that's something that you're enjoying us having. We focus a lot on our furniture, and that's our backbone to the business. That's what, is nearly impossible to be shipped as far as quality Amish furniture. So we have to focus on that because that's what gives us staying power. But with that in mind, not all of you need furniture. So we're really trying to do that balancing act of trying to have something for everyone, which I know is simply impossible, but don't think we aren't going to give it our very best 1,000% to try to continue to search out new products where there's always something that is different. Each and every week, we continue to get in home decor products, not only here, but up at Miscellaneous in Fairfield. Miscellaneous is completely packed with new product, and I mean that. It's the most new product we've put in over a holiday, and I cannot tell you when. We've touched every single display up there. My mother not only continues to bring in new product each and every week, but in addition to that, now that we're under one roof and things are a bit more manageable, I'm able to assist more, or starting to be able to assist more, and I'm pushing new product that I'm bringing in for that store each and every week. So you should see an increase in new product and quantities going into the store. We are good and restocked after the holiday season. We got pretty deprived there, if you will, so that's a good thing. From a sales perspective, we're always grateful for that, but we are restocked quickly after the holidays so we don't disappoint, not only here at Casey Collections, but also at Miscellaneous in Fairfield. So with that in mind, I want to wish you a great day. Hopefully you'll be able to come out and see us soon if you haven't been able to. Remember, you can always screenshot and send it to Casey Collections with an S marketing at gmail.com. We will get to emails as quickly as we can. Of course, you can always nudge us with a phone call and we'll check the emails. There's usually a lot going on in store on Saturday, so we'll do the very best we can. But I did hear the phone ringing. We will check messages and respond to those in the order that they are received. Don't forget to check out our new stenciled candles that are all along the way here. There were some little cute gnomes in there. You can see those up here. And those Real Touch roses. I got to tell you, who wants real roses when you can get Real Touch roses in a bouquet, and you'll have them all year long. So send those significant others. We'll fix them up with a bouquet for you for Valentine's Day, one that you can enjoy more than a week. For now, though, I'm Casey, wishing you the very best. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the journey. And let's make the best of each and every day. We don't know what tomorrow brings, so we better live our best life starting right now. Thank you for joining in, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Blessings until then.